This is the case of Hosie Miller. If you want to know more about this case and what a man will do when his livelihood and a way to make money and feed his family are threatened, please continue watching.
You are watching Roll a Mile in My Shoes TV.
On March 25th, 1965, Hosie Miller was shot in the back by a farmer in Baker County, which was a neighboring farmer by the name of Cal Hall Jr. The reason for this incident was because some of Hall's cows had wandered onto Miller's property. That's according to the FBI investigation. When Hall tried to take one of Miller's cows and Miller objected, Hall shot Miller in the back, and this resulted in Miller's death because, of course, the shot was fatal. And he shot him in front of 3 witnesses. And then an all-white jury refused to indict Hall after a second unsuccessful attempt to bring murder charges against Hall. The Miller family enlisted Albany civil rights lawyer C.B. King to help with the case. But ultimately, that was unsuccessful when they tried to file a wrongful death lawsuit against Hall. But this case regained prominence in 2010 when Miller's daughter, Shirley Sherrod, was controversially terminated from her position at the U.S. Department of Agriculture when a conservative blogger posted a video that was tampered with, misrepresenting her views and made her appear racist. Sherrod is married to Sherrod is married to Charles Sherrod, who in the 1960s was the leader of the Student Nonviolence Council Committee in Southwest Georgia. He mainly focused on his attention on voter registration in Terrell County, and this was important at the time because many African American or black people wanted to vote. But due to racism, a lot of them were scared out of or talked out of voting in fear for what might happen to themselves as well as their family and friends. And even some of them were basically told flat out, if you vote, you and your family will be basically, in a sense, killed. And this stopped a lot of African Americans from voting. But some people were undeterred by these threats and these warnings, and they still voted. And a lot of them in the process were threatened constantly, nonstop. And some of them were hurt, like, even killed as far as lynchings go during that time, even though a lot of lynchings could not be proved, like a lot of them can't be proved today. And back then, we all know that most lynchings occurred by, racist white people. And in many cases, the KKK. And a lot of these KKK members were nothing but, political figures, and even law officers, like police officers. A lot of them, like I said, were political figures like judges, politicians. But a lot of them, since, they wore sheets or hoods over their faces, they couldn't actually be identified because their faces were covered. But a lot of people in the town, especially African American people, knew who these people were, even though they couldn't prove it, because, nobody's going to listen to a black person during that time. And, unfortunately, this was one of those times. But thankfully, even though she was terminated from her position at the Department of Agriculture, thankfully, Shirley Sherrod didn't give up and brought this case back to light, and hopefully her family can, receive some form of closure, if not for, the wrongful death of her father due to a man who tried to take from another man. Hopefully she can, also receive justice for herself, because I don't think that that's fair when somebody, puts out evidence or something that is supposed to show your true intentions or your real, thoughts, and they tamper with it to make you seem, racist, or like you are against something when you are initially speaking up for it. But unfortunately, in her case, the video that was tampered with made her seem racist. So hopefully her and her family can receive some kind of justice in some form or another. And if anybody from this time frame, whether you were a child or a teenager, know something about this that happened, because I'm pretty sure, this man and his family was bragging about how he shot another man and it was just easy and he didn't get convicted. If you know something, please say something. Or if somebody that knows somebody else that knows, what was spoken about, on this case, say something, speak up, so this family can have some closure. But if you guys like this video, as always, please make sure you like, share, comment, and subscribe. And let me know what you think down in the comments, because I want to hear your opinions and your thoughts on this case as well. And always, guys, thanks for watching. I'll see you on the next one.